Temperatures 58 in El Cajon, 57 in Ramona. Quite a jump. You started off at 30 degrees this morning. Poway got as low as 34 this morning. Now you're at 58 degrees. We're going to move up a little bit more. Low 60s for your afternoon highs today across the coast and most inland valleys. Tomorrow, as I mentioned, those high clouds coming through, and then a little warm up Friday and Saturday. Start of Hanukkah on Sunday, of course, and we might see more sunshine by then. A weak Santa Ana wind event expected for this coming weekend. But as you'll notice here with our temperatures, no major changes here locally. Eric. I know Poway got to 34 degrees. So, of course, a lot of people probably had their heaters cranked up, big blankets. I mean, pets, bring them close, cuddle with them if you drop to below freezing. So we saw more of this snow melting. Mount Laguna was covered just yesterday. And here you go, just a little bit of mud and slush that's left over. Here's a really cool view of these clouds. Look how pretty that is. These cirrus clouds, that's what they are. High clouds, kind of thinner, wispy ones, way up in the higher elevations. You can see them from San Miguel. And we're getting more of that throughout the day today. So it's becoming a little more widespread, kind of filtering out the sun, but still you'll need sunblock. Make sure you have that. But we're getting more of it coming in from the coast. You see this spot of green right here. I don't think it's going to amount to any rain, but it's a sign that that marine layer and cloud coverage is moving through. So onshore flow upon us. What does that mean for our temperatures? Well, not any major change where things will be much warmer. I'll talk about our local forecast coming up here in just a few minutes. Hands would just crack instantly, frostbite instantly. It's really dangerous. So a lot of people obviously will be coming here. I mean, look how gorgeous we have it. This is before our sunrise, now at 6:47. As we just mentioned, we'll have the longest night of the year, which also means the shortest day. So sunrise 6:47, our sunset at 4:47. Just 10 hours of daylight. Enjoy what we can get. Looking ahead, there's that look of that initial glow coming up from the sun as it comes on up over our mountains. Right now in our mountains, you're in the 40s. Some inland valleys still in the 30s, but we are going to see warmer weather on the way. Here's your Dallas quite yet, but look, Oklahoma City, that cold air is already there. -19 for them. And then you see here in Seattle, 1 degree. So this is certainly sweeping across the nation, except for right here, the desert Southwest. We don't have to worry about it. Instead, we're getting the opposite effect. But I want to show you what's planned for many of these states here because of how cold that air is. Places like Dallas, Louisiana, Mississippi, you see Georgia there, hard freeze warnings. I mean, these are states that don't typically get these icy, frozen roads. Their infrastructure, pipes, things like that may not be able to handle this cold weather. And it's really starting today, but all the way through Christmas Eve for them. Look at all the light blues. Those are wind chill warnings. The pink winter storms for all of those people who are waiting. Brian White, thank you for bringing that live update to us. And now take a look at this. Fierce winter weather that's being blamed for at least 55 deaths across the country, along with power outages and water worries. About half of those deaths are in Buffalo, New York. After the city's worst snowstorm in decades, they were buried in feet. CBS's David Graber is there right now and has this part of our coverage.
Willing to handle an increased number of migrants at the southern border. This
as the Supreme Court weighs a health-related immigration policy that has kept many asylum seekers out of the United States. Here's Skylar Henry with details from Washington.